Well, hey, my Insta loves, face hookers, and Ubers and tubers. How you doing, my loves? I'm gonna try to make this quick. Hold on, let me get my drink. Okay, so my body, it feels like crap. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I really don't feel like working out. I don't know. Oh, I forgot I'm on camera. I can't be doing that. Okay, so earlier today, this one is mainly y'all see the video of what I'm gonna do today, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna do some core, I'm gonna do some cardio, but I'm not about to go in detail about that. I want to have a little come to Jesus meeting with you, okay? You know, come to Jesus meetings. That means you know, we're gonna put things out on the table. Well, I'm usually pretty straightforward. I've been accused of being quite direct, rude, and craftful, but I don't care. At least you know I'm honest. You know, I don't sit there and bullshit you. You know, I don't do that. So anyway, I have received an influx, and I always have. I have to admit, I always get a lot of inquiries, whether that's through my website, lipstickandfit.com, or if it's through YouTube, it's through Instagram or Facebook. Facebook really being that main portal that I get, because the direct communication is just so easy, and the majority of people utilize Facebook. Particularly my clients and even potential clients, you know, they get in contact with me through there. So they figure the website to be, well, actually through the website is quicker, but they figure it's quicker if I do Facebook. So first of all, for you all that have sent questions or did different, forgive me. So y'all have to, I've said this before, it get lost in the feed. I will get so many, from likes to comments to shares and things and inboxes and so forth. I'll get so many of the, it gets lost. It gets, I can't even scroll down unless someone clicks on an old pic or something, and I go, oh my gosh, excuse me, all these people have asked a question and I had no idea. And I like to honor that, but I have my life, I have my time, and I respect that. I set proper boundaries as far as that goes. So anyway, so I've noticed I've been getting a lot more inquiries and things of that sort, and I will spread myself a bit thin, but I love answering questions. One thing I believe in my calling and my purpose, one of my giftings is teaching and knowledge. I pride myself in being somewhat of an intellectual, I like to think, okay? Having an old sense of wisdom. I'm a very practical, logical individual, and so I understand the fine lines, okay? And I understand sometimes we have to make a decision not just from a black and white perspective. Every situation, every person, you can have, I'm in law enforcement. I can have a person with this one charge, and there could be 5 different stories to it, and it would change the whole perspective and how you would convict, or that person would go before a judge or whatever. Okay, some means may even be justified. So I'm not the kind of person that like to give an awful one kind of answer, because it's not awful. We are unique. Our bodies are unique. You are unique. And this is the problem with, let me segue into my little rant. This is the problem with fad diets. This is the problem with fad. If you're selling a tea, if you're selling a protein shake, if you're selling some stuff, I ain't giving no credit, but there is some credibility. If you're selling some kind of body wrap or waist trainer, they all have their purposes, and some of the products are actually very good. Okay, I wouldn't argue about Herbalife. I wouldn't argue about Body by Vi. What I have a problem with is the marketing strategy. There's no integrity, so it's heavily saturated, and we buy into these things. Now, mind you, I'm talking from the perspective because at some point I sold some of this shit, okay, among other stuff, and I have my own product line that I have now that I sell, and I've contracted out with Nutrilite, and Nutrilite being under Amway, okay, but there's a whole different marketing strategy to it. I chose to buy into it, and so I supply my customers with it because of the quality and the integrity of the company, of the manufacturer. That's why I needed an all organic product, so forth, so forth. So, but I don't go. Most of y'all don't even know that I sell products. Most of y'all don't, and I because first of all, this ain't a get rich type of thing. I have money, okay? I have finances, I have things. I do what I do as an additive for my clients. Everything else outside of that I do with my clients, as far as the personal training, the meal prepping, the doing the meals and things of that sort, and the coaching, that's all me. I can't duplicate that. That's me. Okay, this is not something that I bought into. This is a business concept that I have built and constructed from the ground up. Okay, with a lot of people, the problem with this is you will buy into these notions, you will buy into these things, and you assume so now understand this. From if you was like me, I've done Weight Watchers, I did the Lemonade diet, I did Body by Vi, I did that. I didn't do the Mono V, but I had someone giving me that stuff. I did, what is that other one that there's a tea, oh my, Organo Gold. Okay, I've done, there was LA weight loss. I've done, this has been a lifetime struggle, and I've done them all. So when you come pitching that shit to me, I'm knocking out. I'm nice when I tell people no, but but I want to deal with what it does to you psychologically, and because these gimmicks and these things, these fads are geared to generate quick weight loss, because they know we're a microwave culture. It's about what can we get as quick, okay? And then you fall off, because honestly, no one's drinking 3 protein shakes and 1 meal a day. Shit ain't happening. I know I ain't. Okay? So you do it for a while, but then that's it. And so they know this. It's a marketing strategy. And what it does to you psychologically, you believe from here on out that this is your way and means of, hey, how you doing? This is your way and means of receiving weight loss. And with all these people inboxing me and asking these questions, a lot of times I already know, and mind you, I specialize in interviews and interrogation. Okay, now I'm good at it. I know I'm good at it. It's one of the key factors that allows me to be a good communicator with people, and to kind of intuitively be able to read people and really find out their need. What is the real issue here? The real issue may not even be the food. The real issue is you have some emotional distress that you need to confront, okay? And so I'm talking to these people, and I can clearly tell when I done already bust their little bubble. When I can, and that's why I give out the information freely, because I know the majority of people won't do what it is that they need to do to acquire the weight loss, because you've had all these other factors, and you've seen all these pictures and all these stories of people that dropped this weight. Oh girl, yeah, I drank this shake. Yeah, I did this. And oh girl, yeah, I ate cabbage. I had some really smelly gas and runs, but honey, that weight fell off. Really? Is that even ideal? And you wonder why the weight comes back? So when I tell people that you need to, everyone know this is free information. You need to eat 4 to 5 times a day. You need to make sure you cut out the carbs. Anything that's going to increase your insulin levels, that's going to spike the glucose, the sugars, anything that can metabolize and break down into a sugar, cut it out. You want to lose belly fat? Cut out the sugars. Sugars meaning, and so I got to break down sugars. Okay, grains, rice, any kind of carb, potato, juice. Don't drink juice. Don't do no kind of sweet stuff. You do that, and honey, it will go away. Because you have to understand, belly fat is completely different than a lot of the fat that is around our body. That's why you can exercise and, like me, walk around. I was losing weight, everywhere else, looking like Miss Potato Head with a big ass stomach. Okay, and I still, now, disclaimer, I still have a problem. Honey, I had me some Spanish rice last night, a margarita. what? Okay? I mean, I know the realities of my life. I'm not here trying to act like I eat clean every day, and please do not get it twisted, but I do have a format, I do have a measure, but what works for me may not work for you. I'm the kind of person, I can't eat a whole lot of fruit. I was diabetic, I was pre-diabetic, and basically I was diabetic, and it was always teetering back and forth, and so I was I was not insulin dependent though, so I took metformin and some other things to help you know, kind of retract, but now all that has been reversed. But one of the things I do, I can't eat a lot of fruit. Some other people, their bodies thrive off of fruit. My body thrives off of leafy greens. So what works for me may not work for you. I don't want you all trying to mimic. You have to understand there's other things that you have to do that you need. It's a trial and error type of thing. And unless you're going to properly invest in a nutritionist, you're going to find someone that's going to do your meal planning. That's what I do. And that's why my clients get a lot of results. A lot of them do better than me for the simple reason, is it still going? Okay. For the simple reason that I know I have other ailments. I have my PCOS, so it's a little bit harder for me. I have to work 10 times harder than the average person to lose this weight, okay? Understand that. And so when you have a meal plan, when you have something that's properly allocated and measured out, it's proven to be successful, but it's gonna take a lot of investment. You buying the foods that you need to buy are gonna be more expensive. You can't buy macaroni and cheese. When I see some of y'all plates and the foods that y'all be eating, I'm just like, what? Who eats that mess? Who does that? I look on your plate and you think you got, oh girl, I'm doing some vegetables and this. You got green beans, a piece of wheat roll, potato, let's say a sweet potato, you got some cabbage, I see nothing but sugar. You got 4 starches there. All that's gonna metabolize and break down into a sugar. Hence, you're gonna remain fat. You ever seen a fat vegetarian? I've seen plenty of them. They're not healthy because they're consuming wheat products and things of that sort. Oh, book alert, Wheat Bellies, one of the most phenomenal books I ever read, because it really goes into how the foods have been genetically modified. Ketchup, all the stuff is sugar, creamers, sugar. Everything has sugar in it. Do a little experiment. Don't look at the calories. Don't look at the calories. Shit, you eat an avocado. Avocado's high in fat. Avocado's one of the best things you can eat because it has natural fats. Okay? So there's a part of my little rant. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. This was just a little intro. Okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.